You guys on the come up. Now, Drama gave us his version of the growth throughout the years. What was it like for you?
It's the same thing. Honestly, when we first started with Tip, when I made the beat Go Crazy was his beat. You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody knew that.
That was Tip's
The
beat first.
Dope Boy Go Crazy was
Yeah.
his beat. He freestyled on Drum's tape on it, but he really ain't do nothing with it.
Right.
And that led to Jeezy like hit me up later, like, what's up with that beat? Cash me out for it. You know what I mean? But Tip just on the way, like coming up, bro, was just like not scared of. He was fearless, bro.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. Tip freestyled on that
Yeah.
beat first,
Yup.
and then Jeezy took it and used it.
So here's the exact story, because I think that we all got conflicting stories because of that era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Tip freestyled on the beat. It was at the end of Drum's mixtape. When we did Trapper Die release party in Atlanta, I think it was at 112 or Riviera at the time. I played it at the end on the walkout. I played that freestyle 8-9 times in a club.
Right.
And Drum probably co-signed this. Jeezy was over there. He walked up. He like, yo, what's that? It's like, it's a beat. It's like, yo, I need that. So it's available. You know what I mean? He's like, come see me tomorrow.
Why was it available?
Because it was just a freestyle at the time.
Right.
So, I was trying to do so. I knew the beat was special. Like,
Right.
I'm going to break it down because I never told this story. We had an artist named Willie the Kid. That was his
I remember
beat
Willie
first.
the
I
Kid.
remember him.
That was his beat
He was
first.
a lot of Dark Man's brother, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Shout
that
out to
was,
Lala Dog
shout out
Man.
to them. That beat was theirs first,
Right.
right? Then at that time, like I was making a transition too, and it's funny that you was talking about Outkast on set. It was just I was trying to figure out how to get my East Coast bounce to match down south, what they was trying to do.
Right.
So the original Go Crazy beat had breakbeat drums on it, so it wasn't really like club like, you know what I'm saying? It was just one of them ones. So I wound up flipping it and putting like, I think it was some of these records I was DJing the club with, and they had a bounce. I said, I'm gonna use that bounce.
Right.
I can't remember what it was, but I put the bounce on it and gave it the tip, and that's when I know. I was like, this joint's special, bro.
So Willie had a song on it first,
Yeah,
but
Willie.
with the breakbeat.
Yeah, it had like breakbeat drums on it. Yeah.
Right.
It happened. We was in the crib. Like we had our apartment, right? And the apartment was famous. Everybody been there. Raekwon was there. I seen you had Corey Guns and them on the show.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
came through. Jay Mills. Everybody would come to my crib and rock out. You know what I
Right.
mean? So when I came one day I was watching Dead Prez or something, and I heard the sample, right? So I went and flipped it, but I was just in my basement mode. I was just break beat out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they really like kind of gravitated to it because of the break beat. And then we moved into when I put the drums on it. It was like okay,
Right.
but I knew when Tip rapped on it, I was like this special. But I was like, damn, he just doing a freestyle on it.
Right.
And at that point, he was already on his way too. You know what I mean? So when Jeezy got it, I knew it was special because he was like, yo, I got something special for you on this record. I'm like, what? He's like, the boy got on it. The boy got on it. I said, man, stop playing with me, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
he said-
you know what I mean? And then Hov got on it and did them 64 bars. I was like, oh, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm outta here.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Can't even
crazy.
hear nobody
Bruh.
else on that
Yeah,
beat,
it's a
bro.
crazy time.
At all. At all.
At that time, I was like, John would tell you, like, I'm sleeping at his crib. Like, I was kicked out the dorm, college. It just was not right. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm going back to Philly every summer, trying to figure it out. And at that point, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm just doing shit. And that's when it clicked. It was like, oh, I am supposed to be here. I was going to keep working until I got there. But that was the point where it was like, oh, shit, I'm here.
You mean when Jay-Z got on the record?
When them too, because listen, Jeezy was on fire. I don't know if anybody
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
felt
we
that
all know.
energy.
We all know.
We were
Bruh.
down there.
We all know.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Bruh.
I know, man.
He was the one that kind of like, Jeezy kind of opened the door for a lot of Southern artists, in my opinion, up here. Because when you heard Jeezy, it wasn't like hearing a Southern artist.
Yep.
It was like, oh yeah, he one of us.
That's another thing about the Go Crazy shit. It was like, I heard Tip flow on it, and we all call him the Jay-Z of the South, or the King of the South, whatever they wanted to call him. And his flow was like from up north.
Yeah.
So when Jeezy followed suit, I was like, oh, this dude different.
Yeah.
Like he can do those.
He could do that too.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
most people can't catch those flows, and just to had a bounce with
Yeah.
it was different. And I think that's what Jay took the liking to. It was like, oh, he got a different flow.
Yeah.
But like that period, like I knew he was gonna be something. Like bro used to have, trash bags of money from shows they done did in Alabama and stuff like that. I was like, oh, dude, hustle game is different from everybody.
Right.
And to match it with the music was different. Like, and the fact that he knew about hip hop was a little different. You know, a lot of people come from the streets, they don't really know a lot about music. I mean, he'd tell you about anybody, Slick Rick, all that. You know what I
It
mean?
was like it's usually another hustle for him, but he know that.
Yeah, he knew what he was getting into. He was getting the rap game, not blindsided. He wasn't getting there like, yeah, I'm just hustling, just way
It's cultural.
out. Right.
Cultural.
There you go.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
With that much steam behind what you were doing in general, it still amazes me that you managed to keep out of the spotlight as much as you did.
Yeah.
Was that intentional?
Some of it, like, you know, some people say introvert. I go introvert, extrovert, because I'm out. If I'm outside, I'm outside. Like, I move around, people with me. Like, I could talk with the best, so I'm not in the corner like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then most people that's coming up, just especially in our career, like a lot of producers played the basement. They didn't come outside. They didn't do a lot of talking. It was, you know, I had a little bit of that in me, but I think me DJing some of the biggest parties in the early 2000s, like Whitney Houston birthday party, all the Shaq parties,
That's
all the Biggie
crazy.
parties. I know people saw the BMF shit. I did a lot of all them parties. Like I had a name, so it was like I was feeling some type of way about that. You know what I mean? I was feeling myself a little bit because I was like, bro, I am the youngest out here killing shit. So I was like, you know, when the beats matched up, but then, you know, when we go create, we be in like a certain environment. So it'd be like, you know, I think the producers now got a different platform because they able to market themselves in a different way. When I was coming, there wasn't no marketing. We had no Instagram. We had the closest thing we had was Black Planet and MySpace.
Yeah,
even
right.
get something off. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when I went away, it was like I was private, but I was really cooking. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do both at the same time. So I had to balance DJing and cooking, DJing, cooking. You know what I mean? A lot of times people can cook for 3 hours, come out, be on the gram the whole day, be popping. You know what I mean? Doing tutorials, and we ain't had that. So that's why I seen private a little bit.
So it wasn't that you were avoiding fame. It just wasn't in the mix of what you were doing. Your
Yeah.
name was where it was, but you weren't looking to promote. Rottweiler sat in that chair and told us all that the fame coming onto his name and his success starting to grow
Yeah.
fucked him up.
Yeah.
Like he avoided it to the point where
Because he saw what it did to people close to him.
exactly.
You know?
I feel that, but you got to control it. Like, you know, I love Rockwaller, but I'm speaking for me, like where we come from. Like I come from Philadelphia. I was playing basketball in every part of the city because my father was trying to get me tough.
Right.
So when it was time for me to be in that position, it was like, man, you can't back down. You're gonna be on some sucker shit. So I just kind of kept it going. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I got past when I got past some of the thresholds, like the raid that we had, right? That's when I started taking things seriously. Oh shit, you on some other shit? You about to get locked up? And,
So
you know what I mean?
you took it serious after the raid?
Yeah, I took the slow down, think about what you're doing. God put you in a good position.